Hi, welcome to Dave's Vegan Kitchen. I'm your host David Dorn, and we're going to be doing some muffins today, some blueberry muffins, and we have a few interesting different types of flour we're going to use because not everyone wants to use regular wheat flour all the time. There's a lot of alternatives out there. So one thing we picked up at the Whole Foods Down to Earth store was some coconut flour, and this is non-GMO organic coconut flour, so we're going to see how that goes. This is good for making muffins. We have a blueberry muffin recipe on the back there, so we can make some of those today, see how they go. Another wonderful product here that we haven't used, don't know if we're going to get to it today, is organic green banana flour. So that is a wonderful product. Heard about it some time ago, had no idea how to get it, and when I finally saw it in the store, picked that up. So we're going to be baking with that sometime too. And another one we saw at the store was a garbanzo bean flour. So we love garbanzo beans here. So that's something else we're going to try out too. So you don't always have to get the same boring kind of flour each time. You can get something alternative. Now the good thing about these alternative flours is for the people that are gluten intolerant, and then so that gives you an option. Okay, we're back, so we're going to have some fun here. What I was saying is you can blend some of these alternative flours with regular flour. And really important, can't stress this enough, always get organic flour, because most of the other kind of flour is made with glyphosate, so it's very antagonistic towards your digestive system. So insist on organic flour. Okay, so on our recipe here, we're going to check this out. So one of the first things we're going to make is some muffins, and then we might make some other kind of bread too. We have pretty much everything we need here. And we're going to get my mixing bowl from our mixer. Mix our ingredients straight in there. Open that one up. Did you do the focus on that, honey?
Yeah, it looked good.
Fix that focus. We're going to get a cup of flour. I'm going to use my measure up here. Wow. Smells very coconutty. Wonderful. So 1 cup coconut flour. Smells good, huh? Keep that handy. Half a teaspoon of sea salt. Well, that seems like a lot. Where's my sea salt at, honey? Oh, Hawaiian sea salt. Oh, that's a big packet. Now, I often just go off the books, off the recipe, just do my own thing, but I'm going to start with the recipe there. So, half a teaspoon salt. And that's one thing when we do baking here, we do notice that our weight shoots up the next day when we do the weigh-in, and that's because of the salt. So when I'm baking, I try and go a little bit less salt. Okay, baking soda, skip that. Half a cup, 2 tablespoons of raw honey. Okay, we don't do honey here, but we do have agave. And I go half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of raw honey. That's a lot. Half a cup would be pretty much all that's in there. Can you believe it? honey. Guess they really want it. Okay. Let me just check that I read that correctly, because that's just an enormous amount.
How much?
Half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of raw honey.
Oh my gosh.
I guess they're going to be real sticky muffins, aren't they? Okay, I'm going to do about not quite half of what they recommended, but some of it. The agave. Quarter cup Nutiva organic coconut oil melted. Quarter cup. Coconut oil. Right now I have coconut oil up here. Oh yeah. Ooh. This is pretty messy and fun, huh? So how much are we doing here? Quarter. And break off this guys here. Oh man. Quarter cup of oil. This is a lot. Look at that. That's what they said. Okay. Now there's always no need to be melted. It's room temperature. Totally liquid, that one. Okay, now when I say baking soda, they are actually, what I often use is just my brewer's yeast. You're just trying to make a little bit of, a reaction in your flour. So I have it in the fridge. I have large quantities of brewer's yeast. And then part of this mixture is going to be some milk. And so I'm going to 1 cup of coconut milk. This is a rich recipe, isn't it, honey?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay. One cup. Goes to my almond milk there. Okay, and so this is my an opportunity to put some of my brewer's yeast in there, and I put like about 2 tablespoons in there, maybe a little more. Chia seed. I've got some chia seed there. Gonna mix that down. Now look, normally I like to give this a bit more time to let the yeast activate. Okay, how much chia? Quarter cup. Okay, well my quarter cup thing's pretty oily over there. Okay, I'll do 1/3 cup. Not quite full. I love chia seeds. They're a lot of fun. They usually expand and give some good texture and some thickness. But they like to be water activated. The more time they get to soften up, the better. 15, 20 minutes, half an hour. Okay, so I have my oily, honey, syrupy ingredients over here. I've got my little bit more liquidy, milky ingredients over there. So recap. Blueberries too. Okay. So Organic flour, check. Sea salt, check. Baking soda, no. We substituted our yeast. Honey, we did the agave. Coconut milk, we did almond milk. 6 eggs. Okay, we're not doing eggs. So in place of eggs, sometimes we do a little oil in cooking. Like we'll do a little bit of an avocado oil or something like that. We do have the already the coconut oil in there. And sometimes we have egg replacers as well. No, it's seen my egg replacer for a while. But there's other things basically just used for thickening. Egg replacer, what could I use? I could use flax meal. I can use glutinous rice flour. You know, that makes it kind of sticky and glue together.
Chia seeds.
Huh?
Chia seeds. The egg replacer.
Yeah, we put chia seeds in there already.
Little tofu.
Tapioca starch.
Little tofu.
And we go a little glutinous flour. Okay. A little glutinous rice flour putting in there. Chia we've got, which is a classic egg replacer. Flax meal. Oh man. Oh yeah, those chia seeds are getting pretty sticky and gnarly. Alright, so we're going to go over here and to our mixer. We'll do a little bit of mixing. Okay, you want to relocate that camera for me, babe? Sure. Alright, so let's get over here to the mixing department.
Okay.
We're going to smash all this ingredients together. So this was not a lot of flour. And all that. Okay, so I'm going to get my little mixer going here. Start it now. Not much liquid in there yet. So just put it all in one go. Okay, put that down again. Okay, so I'm just going to get my little spatula and push it down the edges there. Make sure I get that honey, that agave, off the bottom of my mixing bowl there. Oh yeah, a lot of dry coconut flour down there. Oh, it's very thick. That, pretty good. I'm gonna keep going. of smashed up. I'd say if this was my normal bread mixture, I'd say it was a little dry right now. The other thing that they said, it was a little bit, I did go under on the honey. I did, might have gone light on the milk. Oh, here's a little bit of liquid left over from my tofu. Very dry mixture. So, if you have a look at that, it's kind of a dry, crumbly mixture. And that's where, you know, we kind of like things to stick together. I guess what so honey will make it stick together. If I had more honey in there. And we don't have eggs making things stick. So, kind of put it to make it sticky. I'm going to put a little bit more of my glutinous rice flour in there. Oh yeah, that'll do that. Let's give them what they asked for, a little bit more agave. A tiny bit more. Almond milk. I don't think we're going to get any further along from stirring that more. So we're going to prepare our oven. We're going to start preheating that bad boy. $370. Bake time, 30 minutes. They say 25 minutes here, but I'm going to give it 5 minutes to preheat. It's going pretty good. So I've got a little muffin pan here. So I'm going to use that. Flowers out of harm's way here. Yep. Bonzo flour, a nice little spot up there. Banana flour. Okay, how do you fit it all in? Okay, I've got a little olive oil. I can just spray on my tin here. Alright, kind of getting near the end. I'm going to ladle that in, scoop that in now. Remember I said this is going to benefit from sitting out too. We don't have an ice cream scooper, do we? Oh, we do. Got an ice cream scooper. Let's try that. It's for fun. And scoop. I'm just gonna ice cream scoop these in. We're getting through this pretty quickly. Nice mixture. Okay, so there you have it. Scooped out. Doesn't look like any muffin I've ever seen. Blueberries. Blueberries. Yeah. Chuck them in. Thanks for reminding me, my dear. Kind of a blueberry muffin without a blueberry. Yep, that's easy. Okay, so with this said, we're going to fold them in. Now, when they say pour in the batter, we're not pouring nothing. Are we, babe?
No way.
Okay, let's just go all in. Boom. Blueberries are in. So we've got a lot of thirsty ingredients in here. There we go. Take two. Here's the mix with some bunch of blueberries in it. Okay. Some get more blueberries than others, I guess. Did you check in with our thing on the page, babe? Alright. So that's what that looks like. My oven says it's not preheating anymore. So we're just going to chance them, right, babe?
Yeah.
Okay, timer check. Timer. Okay. I think I zeroed my timer. 25. Go on in. Okay. Kind of like the middle shelf there. Of course, I've got some left over, so I'm just going to make a couple of these guys. And I've got my bakeware here. don't need to get messy. You just scoop them on there. They don't really pack together. They might need a little bit of human intervention there. There we go. Now they're kind of getting a surface to them. More better. Now, if this was one of my cake mixes, I would have given it a lot more time to rise, aerate itself. I could actually do that. I could just cook those ones in there as they are and let these have a little chance to maybe rise up on their own. Sound good, babe?
Perfect.
Last one's gonna be a big one. Ooh, monster one. Alright, I'm going to toss this in for the cleanup. I'm going to let these rise, and we're going to let those ones bake for 22 more minutes. Get some heat out of the exhaust of the oven there. And we're going to come back 22 minutes, pull these muffins out of the oven and give them the taste test. So, see you in a short while. Okay, that's the beeper. So it's been 25 minutes, so we're going to just see how these guys are looking. There's a little bit of brownness there. Okay, so we have these guys a little bit brown on the top. Just taking the texture. Well, they're very rubbery still. Remember, we did a very high percentage of tofu in here. But what I want to be sure is I just don't want these guys to burn underneath. I can give them some more time, but I don't want them to burn. That would just be sad. So let's see if I scoop those guys out. Oh no, they're fine. They're a little bit brown on the bottom. I think we're going to put those in for like another 5 minutes. We'll keep an eye on them. Alright. While we're at it, we'll throw in this other guys. That will be the second round. We'll keep it going. Okay, checking back here in 5 minutes. Okay, here's our alarm again. Let's check. Ooh. Smells good, smells very coconutty. We have still very rubbery taste there. Rubbery consistency. Here, honey, let's do a taste test.
Okay.
Now, what would you like on yours? Butter or anything like that?
A little bit butter. What do you want? Vegemite?
Butter. Honey, Vegemite. butter to start.
Where's that red probably?
So you go.
I have another one too.
Here, you go that side. Let's fire it up. Let's check them out. Okay.
Oh.
Something a little different. Okay. My one is pretty much underdone, very crumbly.
Very crumbly. Well, and super hot.
Super hot. Maybe I'm gonna have a little fork so I can eat mine. Blueberries look good. Be careful. Mmm, tasty. Could be crispier.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes good. Coconut, blueberry, and
Real coconutty.
definitely nice with the butter. I'll take a bit more butter. All right, so that's it. 2 thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
2 thumbs up. All right, so I'm gonna just maybe put these guys back in for 1 more minute. We can even turn off the oven, just go do the cool down. I'm gonna eat those. Then we have our secondary batch going through there. I might just put the timer on for them. I'm gonna give them 30 minutes. Because we got a nice wet tofu mixture. Thanks for joining us on Dave's Vegan Kitchen. We get to try this recipe sometime. It's definitely worth it. Take care and aloha.